pictures are on Yelp. Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, so that's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole
Really?
nother
You think so?
subject. I think
All right, first and foremost, thank you for listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talked with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Now, whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1, shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, how are we living?
What's up?
Not much, man. Got another subscriber question.
Yeah.
He says, if you're dating a girl that has a crazy ex that won't leave her alone, you know, calling and DMing all the time, making fake accounts and shit, as a man, at what point do you reach out to him and tell him to chill, or do you let her handle that problem? Now, I figured we would call two guys and a woman. That way we can get a woman's perspective in this whole scenario. But let me ask you this. And you know me, I said, is it affecting my first question is what that guy is doing affecting you guys' relationship? He says no. So me,
what is an example of like just little dumb stuff?
like he's DMing her
okay.
and won't leave her alone. And liking her photos on a Finsta account, a fake account, on a burner. I don't know that. To me, it's like,
I don't expect guys to do that. Guys shouldn't do that. That is corny stuff.
God,
And it's like,
all right, I get it. You fucked up. You know you fucked up.
yeah. And
too
if
late now.
as long as she's doing everything on her end to block and everything,
And you know you got to give her credit because of the fact that she's making sure he's aware of the bullshit that's going on.
okay.
Like, hey, you know, but you know, do you feel like he should say something, or do you think she has? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure she said, "Hey, Dad, leave me alone."
I think, okay, so from a guy's point of view, he shouldn't have to check. Like, there are avenues that she could take where he can no longer contact her. Like, from a Finsta, how does that work? Because
I mean, if her profile's public,
okay, then maybe it should be private. Maybe if you're trying to get away from a stalking boyfriend, it should be private, no?
You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The phone call you could just block.
It's like the same thing as saying when you find out your girl's cheating and you go hard at her or hard at the boyfriend. For what?
Yeah,
Was it his fault?
No, it wasn't his fault.
Exactly.
He had no idea.
You got to
were
control
alive.
your house. The what you can control.
Control your controllables.
Sure.
All right. Well, let's get with the fellas. Let's go, my God. Let's go, JR. Here we go.
What up, dog?
Not much, man. Chilling. Here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, JR.
Yeah. What's up, Theo? 92.3 The Beat.
Scott.
Hey, don't talk. I told Coy not to talk to me the last time. He keeps doing it. Can you please tell him to stop?
Stop talking to me. That's crazy. Man, question of the day, my guy. We want to call up some guys and figure out there's a guy that needs our help. Dating a new girl, but her ex just won't leave her alone. He made a Finsta account, keeps DMing her, calling her, and stuff like that. Do you think it is his? Do you think he needs to put a stop to it, or until it bothers the relationship, he should just like let her handle it?
So did she blocked him and all that? And everything?
Yeah, blocked him, but he's making Finsta accounts, like fake accounts.
All right. Well, she's doing her due diligence, so yeah, you got to take it to him at that point.
I mean, like, okay, so let me ask you this: it's not even affecting y'all relationship. Should you even entertain that?
Nah. I mean, if she's not responding,
Yeah.
then.
But she's just keeping you aware. Like, hey, look, I just want to give you a heads up. Like, this motherfucker just.
Yeah, if she's keeping you in the loop.
Yeah.
If she's keeping.
Because I don't want you to think I'm talking back, but I just
if
want.
she's keeping you in the loop, if she's not responding on some entertaining them type stuff, then yeah, we good. But you know, at some point you gotta nip that in the bud, man. Check them.
Hey, Doc, she with me now.
Does he still do that thing that we used to do in bedroom? You know, see stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Coy acting up like usual. But no, I mean, I agree with you. Like, I think until it starts putting a wear and tear on your relationship, if she says, "Hey, honey, can you say something?" Absolutely. Hey, Dad, check this out.
Yeah, and like you could even like if he hits her up on like Instagram or something, you can even call him back on that Instagram and be like, "Hey,
what's up, dog?"
when he pick up, he think it's her, and you'll hear your voice. And I think that'll pretty much get the message across.
Yeah.
If he goes past that, then he's just calling you a bitch at that point. He don't care. He won't.
He ain't doing that. He ain't doing none of the above. Answers D. None of the above. Answers D.
No, it's like, as long as she's doing her due diligence, she's showing you that, ain't nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you, being honest and upfront, then, I don't see a big deal about it. But if he's trying to like persist with it, then you got to do something.
That's big too. Is her part in this?
Yeah.
Is she playing along too or not?
Yeah.
Because if she's playing along, if she's 100% not playing along, then that guy's just an idiot, and you need to.
Yeah, I mean, we all know idiots, so too.
But it's not, and it's not so much that I'm scared she gonna, end up trying to do something with him or something. But like, if she's being bothered by it, you gotta like do something because you don't want your girl getting stressed out by some dude that she ain't even trying to mess with.
Hey, bro, man, I'm gonna need you to. Breathe.
We need to talk. What did I do?
Exactly. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. Because I'm gonna make you feel how she making me feel.
Yep, exactly. I'm gonna stress you out.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna stress. Let me explain something.
Start doing that. Start hitting them up with his DMs. Harassing his ass.
Yeah, start causing a ruckus.
Just make a fake account like you're a girl and start talking to him like a fake account. Get his mind off of things.
Damn, catfish him.
Damn, Coy.
Hey, he wants to play. Let's play.
Damn, Coy. You go drop some AI
AI
videos in there.
We're gonna go psychological games with this guy.
Yeah, I had died. Hey, rule number 1. Let me go ahead and write this now. Never mess with Coy. Coy said,
and you can ask your new girl like, what gets him going? What makes him tick? Blah blah blah. And there you go. The fake AI girlfriend.
Gonna put an AI girlfriend on him. That way, leave us alone. Damn, that's crazy.
Have her make a fake account for her, and then just have AI answers.
Oh,
Chat GPT.
Have him Chat GPT answered, and put her in the next state over, so it's like not close but close enough.
All of a sudden, he stops bothering your girl. Like, I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm busy. Yeah. Meanwhile, you answering.
Meanwhile, you're cooking something up on the computer.
Yeah. That's good.
Babe, you coming to bed? No. I'm still good. You having more fun with that?
That's diabolical.
No, I agree with you. So let him handle it. I mean, let her handle it until it becomes an issue, and then you gotta step in.
Did a big dog gotta step in?
I'm gonna need you to chill out. Like, we together now. Like,
let her handle it till it gets to the point where she feels like she can't. He's not getting the message, and if it becomes a problem, he starts like, I don't know, like thinking that no answer is a good answer.
I think she's playing hard to get.
It's not a no, so I got a chance.
She's not. She is not, my guy. She is not.
That's crazy, man. Those people need to be evaluated, man.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Like,
I need you to get on a 5150 hole with that, like that.
like if you don't get the message of a block, then I don't know what else to tell you. Like,
Ain't hard to get.
yeah,
I got a winner
those
back.
people-
Nobody said it was gonna
those
be
people-
easy.
Oh my god.
Those people are dangerous, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
God,
Yeah. There
Kinda
we go.
girl-
nothing can stop me. I'm all the
Oh,
way.
no,
What kind of guy were you with before me?
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah.
what'd you do to this guy?
That's crazy.
I know that would be my question. Like, what did you do
Yeah.
to have him obsessed over you? You don't do that with me. What's up there?
I think you can block, delete, and go private. There should be always a way to never to keep somebody out of your life.
Yeah. 100%.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Now that sucks. If she had a public profile before, maybe it's business related. That sucks, but
That's
you
crazy.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but he's making a fake account.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can't
And
message
then
somebody.
hitting her up again?
You can set your thing to not receive a message from somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
That's all you have to
okay,
do.
Yeah. Yeah, she could do that.
And if she and if she can be like undiscoverable too. Can you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. You can I don't know how
Man,
you.
that's
I don't know how
doing
that
a
works.
lot.
Yeah.
You already doing a lot, man. Damn. Nah, this guy.
I never really had to block anybody like that. So
Yeah, me neither.
that's
I'm
crazy. I
doing
kinda-
a lot by doing that. It's just a couple clicks to get somebody out of your life instead of complaining
No,
that
I
they
agree.
keep having access to your life.
No,
You know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
I agree. All right, my guy. I'll hit you up later. We gotta
All
talk.
right, man.
Later,
All right,
Jay.
hey,
Later.
I agree, Coy, but damn. I don't know, man. Like, I agree with that. Like, at least for two weeks to get him off the scent.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Hopefully he moves on with his life.
Making fake accounts, dog. Like who? Like that? Who has time for that? Ooh,
Somebody that wants a girl back.
it's over.
It's over. If they block and delete you, it's over. I'm sorry.
Over is an understatement. It never happened. Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
Blush.
My bad. I didn't want to sneeze on the mic or whatnot, but all right, let's get another caller. That's crazy. Highly crazy.
Hello.
E, what up?
Hey, you. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm here with Coy. Coy said what's up to E.
E, what's up?
Hi, Coy.
See, you know, she just on bullshit today, as always. Per the usual.
Sounds good.
Nah. She sounds under the weather. No,
Uh-oh.
that's not
I
weather.
do.
No, I'm just fucking with you. All right, so I have a question for you. And-
Boy, he has a lot to say today, okay?
Wow.
He's had a lot to say today.
All right, E. This is a situation at hand. We need a female's perspective on it.
Okay.
One of my guys, he's a subscriber. He's
Mhm.
dating a new girl.
Okay.
Her ex won't leave her alone. He's making fake Insta accounts to DM her and is calling her an X, Y, and Z. Do you think he should step in and do something, even though it's not affecting their relationship? She is just keeping him aware of what's going on.
No, he shouldn't step in and do something.
Okay. Why?
Because, so here's the thing. I can see as a guy or a man, the want to, like, respect is big for you guys, right? And I can respect that respect is big for you guys. And so maybe you want to look at it from that angle.
Mhm.
But I just don't think that you put energy towards bad behavior.
Yeah.
Like I don't feed it. If you don't feed into it, it's not going to go away. And I also think that if we know that something is happening,
Mhm.
then okay, she's already put him on notice, but I don't know that like every single time needs to be talked about, because then it's a thing of like, now you're giving it too much attention, and then it just becomes something that's constantly being brought up. So does that kind of make her feel good? Is that still happening? Is it like, I don't want to say, I'm not going to, assume that anybody like wants that kind of attention or is trying to, but like all those things should be taken into consideration. And I just think that the best way to put out fire is to not give it oxygen.
Damn. Facts. I do agree with that too. If you leave it alone, you won't notice it. If you don't give it attention, you cannot notice it.
And listen, you got saying something to crazy, like you can't reason with crazy. If that
Damn.
If that person is not going away, they're just not going away.
Yeah,
and then it becomes, listen, me and you have had conversations
100%.
recently, right?
Yep.
Where it's like you have to know that something exists, and you're either willing to accept that it exists or it's not.
100%.
So it would be a lot different if it was like an ex-wife and there were kids involved, and then you have to say, like, do I want to be committed to having to deal with this? I don't know.
100%.
The guy might get a new girlfriend and go away. He may never go away. Yeah. Is it worth you having to hear about it? If it's not, then jump. If it doesn't bother you, then just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, because he hit me up and he was like, should I give this any attention? I was like, man, to be honest with you, if it was me, nah, dog. Like, let me explain something. When I always tell guys, when you have a good one, everybody's gonna want her. That's that's the cost of doing business.
But here's what I will tell you.
Okay.
Listen, I always look at the crazies, but there's two sides of crazy,
100%.
right?
Yep.
So you and I have known people that are in really toxic relationships.
Absolutely.
And those relationships are a cycle.
Yes.
And it takes two people to be in a toxic relationship.
Absolutely.
So if someone is coming back that hard, it's not the first time. And if they're coming on that strong and continuously, it didn't just start. And so you have to like also question, why does this person feel so comfortable doing this? Now, I'm not victim shaming or blaming by any means, but it could be a little bit of an orange or yellow flag that how long, I mean, I guess I have more questions. Like, how long was she with this previous person? If she dated him for 6 months and, like, she just didn't realize he was crazy. But if this is like a 5-year relationship, I promise you that was a two-way street. And maybe she decided to go left and he's not happy, but it was entertained for a long time before it was stopped.
Yeah.
I
often think people will entertain something when they're bored. And when you're not bored and you're busy, you don't entertain it. And then the person or what you were entertaining is like, oh, you forgot about me? It's like, nah, I'm busy now. Well, you wasn't too busy for me last week. And and then, you get to see the crazy really come out, And I mean, I don't know. I always say it is still a new relationship for this person. So for me, I would tell, I told him like, hey, until it bothers you, don't say anything. But if it bothers you.
Listen, we've all been in some like, if he was showing up places and there was like.
Different story.
You were physically encroaching on someone's space, as a man, handle it.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay?
100%.
Like, 100%. But I always say, like, we've all been in bad relationships.
Yep.
So I would never judge anybody based on the fact that they have a crazy ex.
Nope.
But I would have a lot of questions as to, like, how did you get in that situation? How long was that situation? Like, when did this come up? Because, again, that person didn't just become crazy, So
I agree with that. I'll have to agree with that. Let me ask you another question real quick. Do you think men make women crazy?
I think everybody makes everybody crazy.
He just wanted to see where he was going to fall on that one.
Listen, here's the
You're
thing.
Good. You're
well,
you passed.
Here's
You're good.
why.
You're good.
Because people will know. Here's the bigger deal, and no one should have the power to make anybody crazy.
I mean, that's true.
But
too.
I think
that's true too. Go ahead.
I think any man or woman can make any human can make any other person crazy that isn't in control of their own like energy and power.
Ooh. Louder for the people in the back. Shit.
So
Yeah,
I don't think it's a gender thing. I think it's if you're not like in control of your own energy and space, of course someone can easily make anybody a lot of things.
Can I ask you a question? And I want to have, and it's not personal, but I've been paying attention to a lot of my friends, and I've seen a lot of my friends go through some type of growth in how they are looking and understanding situations they've been in and are going in, and they are always looking at it from the point of view is how much attention am I giving this, and is this worth giving attention to? I see a lot of my friends now taking a step back before they do something and evaluating more. Why is that right now? And mind you, this has happened with quite a few of my friends right now, and so I'm honestly sitting back and wondering. And I would say for me myself as well.
Well, I think that like you and I talk about energy and alignment a lot.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people have fallen out of both of our lives, right?
Yeah.
And not for bad reasons.
Nope.
Honestly, a lot of them for no reason. They're just one day they're not there anymore.
Yep.
And I really believe in like your vibration and energy and the things that the people that are around are going to be in the same energy and vibration as you. So I think you and I notice that.
Yep.
Because I think that we're raising ourselves, and I think collectively, I think the world is asking more questions and looking at ourselves more, situations more, like, you know, higher, what some people like to call like a 30,000 foot view, instead of just looking at everything so personally and selfishly, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's a lot more understanding happening.
Ooh, inner standing. I like that.
I think so.
Plus
and I think that like you see it with people.
Young people don't reflect. They're just getting older. They're just getting older.
Listen, at some point, once you're 40, I mean, even like I want to say 35.
Yeah.
You have to start figuring out like what the hell am I doing to end up in the same position? If you don't, then you have a problem.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
like, why am I not where I want to be, either professionally, personally, whatever it is, physically? Like, what am I doing to keep myself here? Because you have to get to a point where you realize that everybody else and everything else can't be the problem.
Dang. You're right. I like it. All right. I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you.
Love you guys.
Take it easy.
I appreciate you too. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Bye. Damn, she was spitting. I like it. All right, let's get one more. Let me see if Jay free. I know he moving. Where he at?
Hello.
Jay, what's good, man? You got a second?
Hey, what's going on? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Jay?
Jay, what up, man?
Yeah, Coy, what's up, man? Been a long time. It's good.
Yeah.
Hey, man, quick question for you. I know you're busy, but my boy hit me up, and I don't even want to, and he's a subscriber, but he's having a problem. He's in a new relationship with a girl, but her ex keeps DMing, make fake accounts, not bothering her, but DMing her and calling her. At what point, I mean, it's not affecting their relationship. Do you think he should step in and say something to him, or do you think she should handle it?
Personally, I think she needs to handle it.
Why?
Because that was before then. Don't bring your garbage into this new relationship that I got to deal with.
I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, and I guess to the point of it's not affecting their relationship, but she is just keeping him aware of what's going on. So I guess she's just trying to keep the open lines of communication, so there's no hidden secrets or anything.
Yeah, I mean, and that's cool.
Okay.
I feel like she just ignores the guy and goes away. But for me personally, I mean, I wouldn't want to step in and cause some drama if that's not even mine. I mean, that's all. I'm good.
Yeah. Damn. I'm with you on that one.
That's too much.
Way too much, too. Way too much.
That's too much, yeah.
I'm chilling, and then when it becomes too much, hey, you need to figure this out before we do something because of the fact that I can see this affecting our relationship down the line. And that's the
I'm sorry, even keeping him in the loop, how much of that is he going to take? Like, he's going to get sooner or later get tired of hearing it.
Yeah, 100%. Because I would. Would you, Jay?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, at some point, she needs to do something because I feel like there's always two sides. I'm not saying she's doing anything, but there's always two sides that he doesn't know completely about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This guy might be hitting her up because she still has some of his stuff, and he's just trying to get it back, and she's just being dumb. You know, we don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn. Now, you're not lying. You're not lying. All we know is what he can tell us, too. So, and all he knows is what she says.
Yeah.
But
for me, I'm not – you don't know this other person, and, I mean, obviously, if she's telling the truth, you don't feel like he's all there. She needs to handle her own business before she tries getting serious with that person.
Yeah, 100%. All right, man.
Because if it's still that fresh and she's already jumping into a new relationship, I don't know. That's kind of weird already.
There you go. I know you busy, man. Hit me up when you off, bro. Let's figure out something this week.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Like,
all right, okay.
No, he right. I agree with him 100%. Gotta figure out what's going on and who's doing what, Doug. Cause I'm
like I said, the keeping up, that's cool. It's all honest, upfront, whatever. But sooner or later, he's got to be thinking like, handle it.
Yeah,
handle it so we can move on.
Yeah, because we can't move on if you don't want to handle it. I like it.
And like he said too, if he steps in, there could be other extra
factors
drama
that you don't know,
and it could get dangerous too.
100% facts. Let's get up out of here. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website. Shoot me a message. Call my guy. We're out.